that Storm Chandra really focusing on the southeast of the country, and perhaps Enniscorthy is the worst affected. As you can see behind me, an entire street flooded, and that's not the only one. We've seen entire families forced to evacuate their homes after Storm Chandra caused the Slaney to burst its banks earlier this morning. It's been a chaotic day here in the town. As you said, much of the town cannot be accessed now because of the flooding. A lot of people spending the day trying to protect their homes, their farms, their loved ones from these floods. And of course, we've seen many travel disruptions here as well, with the Irish Rail explaining that the link between Enniscorthy and Wexford town will remain down because of flooding on the railway line there. It is being monitored at all times, but it is not certain whether or not that'll be open for tomorrow. There is a shuttle bus in place for now. And really flooding has been a major problem here in the southeast because of the continuous rainfall that is experienced so far this month. In fact, even before Storm Chandra came, this part of the country experienced its entire month worth of rain in the first 3 weeks of the year. So really that has really compounded, causing the River Slaney to go right to its banks until eventually, of course, they burst this morning. Flooding has devastated some businesses too. We've been speaking to the Rejuvenation Room spa treatment, which is in Enniscorthy. They have been completely devastated by flooding this morning. We've been speaking to Rachel and Trace about what it was like when they went into work this morning, and they saw just the amount of damage that was carried out in their business.
When Trace arrived, there was only a small bit of water, and then when I arrived, it was about a foot. And we moved everything up higher again, thinking that it was going to be enough, and we went upstairs and had a coffee. And when we came back down, the water was after rising so much more, and we got to the stage then we just had to take everything out.
And I mean, what was going through your heads when you just saw the amount of water in your business?
I just thought, what are we going to do? Well, like, we had so much stuff. We've got electric beds, obviously, for doing massages, electric equipment, machines, nail bars. We have a petty station, and we had already moved them up, but the water just kept rising at that stage. It was just going to come in. So we just decided we'd better try and move it up a little bit more. And then we were like, no, we need to get stuff out. We need to try and get stuff out.
It's been a joint effort for rescue operations involving the County Council, the Civil Defence and, of course, the Fire Brigade, all trying to keep people safe amid these floods. It's not over just yet, although the heaviest rain has now passed. We can expect some heavy showers to remain right into this evening. That status yellow rain warning remains in place for counties Carlow, Kilkenny, Wicklow, Wexford and Waterford, as well as Louth, until 11 p.m. this evening, while that status yellow wind warning remains over the entire country for that same time period.